Hello everyone and welcome back to another Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes video. I'm your host Remon Azab, aka Remon with TeamSkunk. Just bringing you another video here. We got a new character review coming up today. I'm going to be reviewing Lando Calrissian of the Rebel faction. Figured it was a good time to do that considering Rebel has seen a significant increase uh, in viability, also in use. I've seen him, a lot more frequently in arena now, and obviously, being that Rebels are the team that we need for the Emperor's event, I'm assuming that a lot of people may be farming Lando. So let's go ahead and get into Lando Calrissian to go over his abilities and see what you're going to get out of this guy. Now, Lando also has scoundrel synergies as well. Lando is an all-out attacker. Okay, that really relies on critical hits. Okay, he has uh, a um, a special ability that does a significant amount of damage, and we'll get into that in a moment here. So his base power will be at 7851 and max speed of 115, obviously before mods. He isn't necessarily the most tanky character either, so he has that about 14k health. Now, Lando, uh, his basic ability, Gambler's Shot, deal physical damage to a target enemy. This attack has high damage variance and an additional 30% chance to score a critical hit with an Omega. That ability is, it's a basic attack. It doesn't do, super damage, but it's definitely serviceable. And, given the right leader ability in front of it with an increase in offense, for example, behind a wedge leader, Lando can do some pretty good damage with his basic. Now, this is really what everybody's after here is his double down ability, the AoE attack, which is a 3-turn cooldown. Deal physical damage to all enemies. If this attack scores more than one critical hit, its cooldown is reset and it deals 100% more damage on its next use. So, as long as he critically hits at least 2 enemies on any all-out attack, his AoE will completely cool down, reset, back to being able to be used again on his next turn, okay? And it's going to deal 100% more damage on its next use. So it's a great ability. It does a significant amount of damage, and it's definitely a character you want to load up with crit damage and crit chance, because you want him to crit as much as possible. So if you're looking for stats on mods or secondary statistics, crit chance and crit damage are going to be his way to go. Now, going on to Fast and Loose, which is his leader ability. Scoundrel and Rebel allies gain 15 speed and 29% critical damage. Now, that's a great leader ability. I actually mentioned it in one of my videos recently as one of the top 5 leader abilities you don't necessarily use so frequently. And he's got that great ability. So, I mean, if you're running, a team of Rebels or Scoundrels, they're definitely going to benefit significantly from having an increase in speed like that, an increase in crit damage. If you remember on that video, I also mentioned that Boba Fett's leader was 50% critical damage, which is, in my opinion, one of the best leader abilities, if not the best leader ability in the game. So this is just a little bit shy of that, and again, you can make up for that with some crit damage mods and things like that, or crit damage primaries on mods. So now his unique ability, High Roller, Lando has plus 15% crit chance and gains crit chance up for 2 turns when he scores a critical hit. So that's great, because obviously that's going to happen right after you do your initial AoE. So he's going to get crit chance up if he does get that cooldown reset. So that means he's going to get 2 turns of crit chance up. So that's a 25% increase in crit chance. And he also has an innate 15% crit chance increase in his unique built in, and that's on top of his base crit chance statistics. So if his crit chance statistics are, let's say, 20%, he's going to have 25 plus, so he's going to have a 40% increase, so he'll have a 60% chance to crit when he does that attack that deals 100% more damage. So, that's a great ability. Coupled with maybe offense up or advantage, which gives a guaranteed crit. It's even better. So, I mean, there's a lot of ways you can go with that. As far as building team synergies, maybe with Captain Phasma. People are using Emperor Palpatine a lot more frequently right now to give offense up and to stun enemies on these AOE teams that you're seeing a lot more frequently now in Arena. So he's just a great character all around, and he's going to see some viability possibly in the raid coming up as well. So he's possibly a character you may want to farm for the new raid that's coming up, because if AOE characters are going to be a thing, because you're going to need splash damage against multiple different enemies. Then you're going to have to do damage to all targets at once. People like Anakin, Lando, Wedge, characters like that, or Darth Maul. They're going to have some viability in the upcoming raid if we need to do that kind of damage. So definitely a character you may want to look at for your future plans. But let's go ahead and take a look at Lando in game and see where I've got him at, and we'll try to take him into a Galactic War match here and see if we can just take a look at what his abilities look like. Now, I happen to have Lando at gear 11 right here. I have his abilities leveled up. I have Omega at his double down. Let's put some mods on him over here and just get him ready for battle. We're going to go ahead and give him a plus 30 speed mod. We're going to give him offense with 13 speed. That increases his crit chance as well, and his potency, his physical damage a little bit, so his crit chance is going up to almost 45%. Now we're going to give him defense crit damage mod. I'm also going to give him I remember I did level up a crit damage mod. I believe it's here. Yes. So we're going to give him an additional 36% crit damage and speed here. And then I'm going to give him another 10 speed and protection here. I haven't finished leveling up this mod yet, but we'll get there. And then as far as the cross mod is concerned, just to give him the crit damage set, although I don't have a leveled up cross mod to use at the moment, we're going to go ahead and use, let's see here, just need a crit damage cross. And that'll give him 0.63% offense. So that's, well, let's see what this one is. Potency. Let's go with the offense. That's fine. So that's not going to do a ton, but we're going to add it anyway just for the purposes of this. So he'll get obviously a bit more offense if you had him fully maxed out with crit damage, but he's going to get another 15% crit damage increase because of this. So let's go ahead and assign this. So we're taking him in with 181 speed. He's going to have basically around close to around 36k 36k effective HP with health and protection combined. His crit damage is going to be at 201%, and he's got a damage increase of around 200 as well, and his critical chance is going to be close to 47%. So let's just go ahead and confirm this. Now we're going to take him into battle. So we'll go ahead and set him up with an Admiral Akbar lead with Han Solo, Lando. We'll use Luke Skywalker and Princess Leia. So Lando, definitely seeing a lot more use in arena lately. His crit chance and crit damage definitely increased here. So let's see what he can do. His speed was increased significantly, so he's going first now. Let's go ahead and use his double down ability here, and hopefully we get 2 critical hits. You want to take a look up underneath where it says Clone Wars Chewbacca. If it crits, you'll see the word crit under there. If you guys weren't aware of that, you'll also see the numbers of damage on the characters turn yellow if it's a crit hit. So we're looking for at least 2 of those for him to get a reset on his cooldowns, and then he'll be able to do it again with 100% more damage. So let's go ahead and use double down. Okay, I believe we got at least 2 critical hits there. I'm going to go ahead and stealth with Leia here, which actually calls for an attack from Stormtrooper Han, because behind the Akbar leader, any ability that's used that's not an attack will cause another rebel to attack whatever enemy you're focused on. So it's a way to get use out of a stealth from Leia, and you still get an attack. Same thing when I call this taunt from Han here. For example, when I focus Qui-Gon Jinn here, Han will taunt, which will cause Leia to attack Qui-Gon Jinn. Now we're going to go ahead and take out Princess Leia here with Luke Skywalker. I'm sorry, Luminara here with Luke Skywalker. Now I'm going to pull Tactical Genius here from Admiral Akbar, and we'll go for Savage Press. But now this should be cool, because if this works the way it should, we should be able to go right again. 2 crits, and then he gets to use his ability again. So Lando's pretty cool, especially behind an Akbar lead or a wedge lead. He gets an increase in offense, so that's great. So we're going to take him into this match with actually a wedge and Biggs combo to show you what that looks like. So we'll throw in wedge and Biggs here. All right, so now go after Jawa. All right, so again, we're going to use our double down attack here. Now this is Wedge's AoE here, Red Squadron Strike. I've put an Omega on this ability, so this should do some damage. And then we have the call and assist here from a Biggs Darklighter, which is also going to call in Wedge, and any other rebel ally here. So let's focus that on 5s here. All right, so now with Biggs Darklighter, anytime he receives a critical hit, he actually gets a turn meter, so he's able to go again. And we're going to use that to take out Talia. Again, we're going to use double down here with Lando and take out Chewie. Now let's run through one more match with Lando here, and we'll use his basic off the bat because I want to show you how that looks and what kind of damage you can expect out of that. Now again, the damage will be increased if I was able to increase that offense mod that I had on the bottom there. The damage would be a little bit higher, but again, this is just a base to look at. So we're going to go ahead and stealth here with Leia. So I'm going to go ahead and double down. I want to go for Rey. As you can see, Lando has the crit chance up. He's going to double down again. I'm sorry. We didn't get to use the basic that time, but I just had to do it. So you can see why he's seeing a lot more use. That move just does a crazy amount of damage, and it wipes out other characters. So obviously these are low-level Galactic War teams, so it's going to be a little bit more challenging when you're facing teams in arena. But he does a lot of damage there too. So let's take a look here. Now we're going to use his basic over here on Darth Vader. Gambler shot. Again, this has a 25% chance of scoring a critical hit. He already has, an innate 15% crit chance added to him, so he's going to have plus that base of around 47%. So if with this 25% chance to increase his critical hit, he's going to have close to 75%, around 70% with his base stats, and then an additional 15%, so around an 85% chance here to get a critical hit on his basic ability. And as you can see, he did critical hits. So again, he's a great character all around. He's also possibly going to be viable in the new raid, so he's definitely somebody to look at. I would say if you're going to be investing in characters to try to get Palpatine, whether you're getting him this time or next time, he's definitely one of the characters you want to invest in because he's going to be viable whether you need him for Palpatine or not. He's definitely going to be somebody that you're going to use, regardless, especially in the Scoundrel event. So let's go ahead and double down here. Let's go ahead and AoE here. Anyway, so if you guys have any concerns or any other characters you'd like to see me do a review on, just leave me a comment in the comment section at the bottom of the video. Again, like, comment, subscribe. Come over to my Discord and come send me a private message over at teamskunk.com. I'd love to hear from you. And again, I appreciate you guys checking me out. Thanks for taking a look at the video, and may the force be with you guys. See you next time.